Hey YouTube, it's Alicia here, and I'm gonna head to bed. I'm kind of tired, and my shoulder here is a little sore. But I wanted to come and do. This is not a brief recap; it's just my reaction to some of the matches tonight. I'm gonna start with. I'm gonna be talking about three matches, and I am going to talk about Brian Connor's behavior. So yeah, and my opinion about everything. So I want to start with the opening of Raw. Okay, as y'all see, all the wrestlers, men and women wrestlers, are out at the stage, and what's going on? It comes Brian Connor. So when you see it, you see security guards. So he knows what he did at the Jubilee to Master Amon and Lord, y'all, please excuse me. And my brain's going blank. Give me a minute. Braun Strowman, he knows what he did to him before the match started was so wrong. He ended up kind of aiding Brock Lesnar to regain the title belt. And to me, I just felt like it was Braun Strowman's time to be champion. So y'all, I want to hear your thoughts. Let me hear, excuse me, let me hear your thoughts about that. Was Brian Connor wrong to interfere in this match, or or didn't? Is it? It's just let me hear from you. So then the second thing is he was like just announcing certain people he has picked. So far he has picked Braun Strowman to be on his team for Raw versus SmackDown. Okay, I'll agree with that pick. But the other two picks I don't agree with. I don't agree with Dolph Ziggler or Drew McIntyre. All right. I don't agree with that. I felt like they didn't earn it anything. And I just felt like that's just somebody I don't want to see on the team. Now, but that was that. And then Kurt Angle comes out and challenged Corbin to a match. Oh, Corbin knew what he was doing when he left. And then, excuse me, and I just don't agree with him leaving and putting Kurt Angle in his place, putting Drew McIntyre. I see a lot of things Vince McMahon is doing again with Drew McIntyre, and I'll do that at a later date video. All right, so then I want to talk about the match with Kurt Angle versus Drew McIntyre. Kurt Angle came in full blaze. I'll give him that. I'll give him that. He was trying to get the upper hand. He did give him an upper hand. He ended up giving Drew McIntyre three Olympic slam, but then Drew McIntyre ended up turning Kurt Angle moves against him. I just felt like that was a little bit disrespectful, using somebody's own moves against them, and I just don't truly care for Drew McIntyre. Let me just put it that way. Drew McIntyre, I don't see as a top rate superstar. He's just I'll give him credit. He got good. He's good. I say he's mostly a B, C type wrestler, meaning he's like not often going to get a title belt opportunity. Well, let me talk about one of my favorite matches of the night. Let's talk about Apollo Crews versus Jinder Mahal. Oh, Jinder could not pull the switcheroo. So one of the Singh brothers was there, but no, the other one wasn't. So he must have haven't been cleared for action, or he couldn't make it. They was over in Manchester. Y'all, I loved the match. And y'all, let me tell you this. If you was me, I was so excited about this match. And I just have to say this. If it was me, I was so excited about Paulo Cruz getting his wins, getting his first actual, not first, but his first single win in years. And I think this is a good push in the right way for him. And I'm going to do another. If you want me to do a full video on my thoughts on Apollo Crews and title opportunities, please give me a comment below. So then I need to talk about the two women matches. So let me start with Nia Jax versus Ember Moon. So they had the last 2 weeks they've been going against each other, and the matches has been pretty well. So every time the match has been over, Tamina Snuka, Nia's cousin, has always came out. And I'm going, okay, what's storyline they finna go with Nia and Tamina? Not so tonight we get a little bit more of an answer. They look at each other, and then Nia said, "Put her on her, da 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 da," and Nia betrays Ember Moon. I was like, what? So now we got the cousins kind of teaming up together, and think, because I'm like, that's something I predicted like earlier this year when I did a video about Nia and her family, and I'm like, have they been watching my YouTube channel? So that was like a shock to me. But the one thing I really am going to have a lot to say about is the disrespect of Ruby Riott in the riots. Disrespect of Ruby Riott. So as y'all know, Natty lost her dad a couple months back, and I feel for her. But what Ruby Riott did was so heartless and sickless. So let's just say Natalya was finna get ready to go for her finishing move. She hit her finishing move, and she gets distracted, and Ruby has her dad's glasses. And what she does next to have as a distraction, she break these glasses that was given to her by her dad. They were her dad's, literally they was her dad's glasses. And what happened? Ruby broke them. Natty broke down and cried. And I could not believe that Stephanie and we know what Triple H said. I'll get on that a little later. But I couldn't believe the wrestlers in the back. I don't think all the female wrestlers in the back is going to allow that to get away. And I would hope Natty gets a single competition match against Ruby Riott next week. But yeah, but I want to talk about who Brian Connor picked as the captain for the women's Raw's team. So let me just tell y'all what I know for a fact from Pro Wrestling Unlimited. So this is what's going on. So Alex Bliss is not cleared to wrestle. So how she can be the captain of the team is my thing. And if she's not cleared to wrestle, how can she be the captain of the team is one. And why you did not give that position to somebody like, oh, I don't know, Ember Moon. From Ember Moon to Sasha Banks to Bayley to Nia Jax, maybe one of the Bella twins, or let's see, or excuse me, or Trish Stratus or Lita. I mean, that would have been something they could have did, but they didn't. They gave it to Alex Bliss, and I don't trust Alex Bliss as far as I can throw her, because she wants some people who benefits her in the long run. So, that's how I feel about everything. So, y'all, let me hear what you got to say about tonight's Monday Night Raw. Till then, I'm Alicia. Don't forget to thumbs up this video, comment below, and subscribe to my channel.